Most people operate under a quiet assumption that accumulating extreme wealth is impossible for them. They look at their current bank balance and assume that 7- or 8-figure net worths are strictly reserved for lottery winners or tech billionaires. In India, trainers handle baby elephants by tying them to a strong tree with a heavy chain. The young elephant pulls and pulls, but can't break free. Eventually, it stops trying. Years later, that same elephant weighs thousands of pounds and could easily uproot the tree. Yet it stays completely docile, held back by nothing more than a flimsy wooden peg. We do the exact same thing with our finances. When we start out, we have zero capital. Saving is difficult, and generating serious money feels physically impossible. So we internalize that early financial weakness as a permanent reality. We remain tied to our current salary because we assume growth is always a straight line. But wealth functions on a curve that our intuition struggles to navigate. Imagine you land a new job with a 3-year contract, and HR offers you 2 salary choices. Option A, 1 lakh rupees, paid to you every single month. Option B, a single 1 paisa coin this month, but the amount doubles every month for the next 3 years. Option A offers immediate, highly visible progress, making it the instinctive choice. If you pick option B, you spend the entire first year earning literal pennies. By month 12, your monthly paycheck is roughly 20 rupees. This line graph compares the 2 outcomes over 36 months. The lakh option climbs steadily, giving you exactly 36 lakhs. But the doubling paisa tells a different story. It stays completely flat near zero for 2.5 years, and then it shoots vertically out of the frame. The total payout for option B is over 68 crores. Notice exactly where that money appears. Almost the entire 68 crores is generated exclusively in the final 3 months of the contract. Because humans are hardwired to expect life to move in a straight line, we get frustrated when our early investments barely move the needle. We cash out and quit right before the exponential math takes over. Let's look at how this plays out in real life. 2 friends each invest 1 lakh rupees into an asset that reliably generates a 15% return every year. At the end of year 1, both have made 15,000 rupees. Friend A operates on linear logic. He treats this like a standard paycheck, withdrawing his 15,000 to spend on a vacation. But friend B operates on entirely different exponential logic. He leaves his original lakh plus his 15,000 rupee profit right where it is. This bar chart shows their returns at year 10. Friend A is still earning that exact same 15,000 rupees a year. But friend B's annual payout is now over 60,000 rupees, and his total balance has crossed 4 lakhs. Friend B is earning 4 times as much because his original capital isn't doing the work alone anymore. His past profits are now generating their own profits. This is the absolute rule of wealth creation. Compounding completely stops working the exact second you withdraw the money. Now, let's add time and asset classes to the equation. Sunny and Rocky each have 10 lakh rupee. Sunny prioritizes extreme safety, so he splits his money between bank fixed deposits paying 7% and physical gold returning about 9%. Rocky takes the different path. He puts his money into index funds, aiming to capture the historical average market return of around 17%. Now, let's fast forward 20 entire years. Financial products. Let's say Rocky had used a standard, actively managed mutual fund instead, one that charges a 2.5% management fee. This pie chart represents total potential wealth over 40 years. A 2.5% annual fee erases nearly 50% of your final net worth. The manager extracts half the value generated, leaving you with the remainder to cover your retirement. Prioritizing extreme safety to the point of low yields and ignoring small percentage fees are decisions that quietly dismantle your financial future. Let's look at one final lever. Rocky and Sunny both invest 20,000 rupees every month for their retirement. Rocky starts on his 20th birthday. Sunny waits just 5 years and starts at 25. By the time they retire at 40, Sunny has put in 36 lakhs of his own cash. Rocky has invested 48 lakhs. That 5-year head start completely separates their realities. Sunny retires with 1.1 crores. Rocky retires with 2.3 crores. Sunny missed out on half his total potential wealth simply because he delayed his start by 60 months. This demonstrates that time is a more powerful lever than initial capital. In 1980, an investor put just 10,000 rupees into a relatively new company called Wipro. By holding the stock, absorbing bonus shares, and never selling, that initial 10,000 rupee purchase grew to a valuation over 700 crores. The math behind this result is a 21% compound annual growth rate, the average yearly growth of the investment. That is the exact same interest rate charged by a standard credit card company. Because exponential multipliers double your money at the very end of the timeline, any delay at the beginning chops off your highest earning years. Every year you wait to invest is the most expensive year of your life. This timeline visualizes why building wealth feels so grueling at first. Earning your first crore might take 15 to 20 years of saving and discipline, but your second crore will likely arrive in just 3 to 5 years, without you adding any extra labor. The third and fourth crores arrive even faster. The tail end of the curve does all the heavy lifting for you. But this mathematical law is blind.
If you carry high-interest debt, you are forcing the curve to run in reverse. The math will crush your finances just as efficiently as it builds them. Albert Einstein famously observed that compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. You don't need to invent a product or build a startup from scratch to get rich. Through the stock market, you can simply purchase fractional ownership in highly successful existing businesses. Financial freedom isn't a lottery ticket. If you start allocating capital early, aggressively avoid percentage-based fees, and let the money sit uninterrupted, extreme wealth becomes practically inevitable.